We're just kicking off our final construction season on the North LRT. We started the major construction work in 2011, and we've completed a lot of work over the last 2 years. 2013 is our final construction season. The good news is we don't have any major road closures this year like we've had the last couple years, but there is still work to finish off along the entire route from Churchill Station right up to NAIT. This year the impacts will be much less severe. There will still be lane closures and detours throughout the project for this summer. A lot of the work is road work, finishing off some of the sidewalks and paving, primarily along 105th Street between 104th Avenue and 107th Avenue, as well as 111th Avenue between 104th Street and Kingsway. So we have a lot of roadworks left to do, and along with that roadworks, then following that will be things like landscaping, grading, and just doing all the final touch-ups along the way. We're also finishing the station construction this year at McEwen, Kingsway, Royal Alex, and NAIT. So the station structures are essentially wrapping up, but there's still lots of work to go on in terms of mechanical and electrical installation, signage, and all the things that passengers will see when they come to the stations. A lot of time was spent very early on in the project, going back to the concept planning and preliminary engineering phases. There was extensive public consultation on how the stations should look and feel, how the public spaces around the stations should look and feel. The landscape design really incorporated not only the traditional trees and shrubs, what you think of when you think of landscaping, but also just a lot of useful space and design elements that tie back to some of the history of the community, but also look forward to the redevelopment of the community. We are on schedule for opening in the spring of 2014. As construction winds down here in 2013, we will move into a period of testing and commissioning over the fall and winter. It'll be a different time for the project. You will see trains traveling up and down the line. You'll see the gate arms coming down at the intersections, the lights and the warning bells going off. That's all to test the systems and make sure that everything's working safely. I would consider this a very sustainable project. Environmental sustainability is a big part of that. The fact that it's LRT to begin with, you know, the whole driver behind the line is getting people out of single occupant vehicles and onto transit, and helping to make that a more easy choice for citizens of Edmonton. Not only that, there's some actual environmental design that goes into it. Things like rainwater capture and recycling, the use of recycled materials in the stations, and the management of construction waste and debris throughout the construction process. This is really about transforming Edmonton. This line in particular links a lot of the major destinations in the city. Once this line is open, we'll have connections between the two major hospitals, the University Hospital and the Royal Alexandra, and the three major post-secondary institutions in the city, the University of Alberta, Grant MacEwan University, and NAIT, will all be tied together by this LRT line. It's an exciting project. These big transformative projects are great to work on because it'll impact a lot of people. It'll have a lasting benefit for the citizens. So we just ask people to continue to be careful when they're driving or walking through the site, follow the signage, and be respectful that it is a workplace. There's people working in close proximity to the roadways. We'd really like to thank the citizens of Edmonton, and particularly the residents and neighborhoods and businesses surrounding the North LRT extension. People have been very patient dealing with our construction, and we just want to say that we appreciate that. And we know that in a year from now, they'll be appreciating the benefits of having a new LRT line running through their neighborhood and providing a high-quality transit service for the citizens.